thank you for joining us today for the virtual 18th Annual Harrisburg Senators Family Fun Run Walk for Epilepsy. I am Laura Woodward, the Community Education Events Coordinator for the Epilepsy Association of Western and Central Pennsylvania. This year was incredibly disappointing for me, along with many others, when I found out we would be unable to have this event in person, especially since I enjoy planning this event every year for you. I will really miss being able to connect with you, listening to your personal stories, and anybody that knows me knows that my favorite is giving out hugs the day of the event. But while we physically can't see each other, this virtual event is very real. This morning, we are going to hear messages from our EAWCP Board Chair Joyce Bender, Board Member Russ Allen, our co-chairs Hollywood Heffelfinger, Ryan Eldridge, Randy Whitaker, and EAWCP President and CEO Peggy Beam Jelly, as well as our dedicated sponsors and our very special guests, real children, real adults, and real families who have participated in our programs and services. These programs and supportive services would not be possible without you and the real funds that you are raising. Please remember to take lots of pictures and videos while running and walking of your team and signs so you can share them with us. I can't wait to see you in your purple hair, your purple socks, your purple skirt. And remember, today is all about people living with epilepsy. We appreciate your continued support. And while you're out there, stay safe, stay healthy, and let's create some real memories this year. I hope you enjoy this presentation.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Epilepsy Family Fun Run Walk. I am so excited you are all participating in this. Hey, I wish we were in person. I'm sorry this has to be virtual, but I'm not sorry that you're all here supporting us and supporting the Epilepsy Association of Western and Central PA. It means a lot to me. It really does. I'm a woman living with epilepsy, so I am 1 in 26. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Good morning and welcome to the virtual 18th Annual Harrisburg Senators Family Fun Run Walk for Epilepsy. I'm Russ Allen, the Epilepsy Association of Western Central Pennsylvania board member, and I would like to thank you for your support of the Epilepsy Association of Western Central Pennsylvania. Today's event is about raising real money to support real families affected by epilepsy. This cause is very near and dear to my heart because I am one of those real families living in the York County area whose lives have been affected by epilepsy.
Russ and I are the proud parents of 4 children. Our son, Augie, and our daughter, Maggie, both live with epilepsy. Even though some days can be challenging, the Epilepsy Association has been a great resource in providing programs and support services. These programs and services are available to all families in Western and Central Pennsylvania. Reach out to our staff to learn more about Emergency Medication Fund, support groups, Care Share Respite Services, Scholarship Fund, and our Movement Detection Monitors Fund. We don't want anyone to feel that they are alone in caring for someone with epilepsy.
Thank you for your support. Your fundraising efforts in this virtual event will make real impact on people living with epilepsy. I can't wait to see the pictures and videos of all you walking in your communities and raising awareness for our epilepsy community. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing workshops to my community so that I can learn more about treatment options for my son living with epilepsy.
And I would like to thank you for supporting the support groups. It helps me to know that I am not the only person going through this. Meeting other families and the speakers with lots of information helps me to make it through day-to-day life.
I want to say thank you for raising money to benefit the Healthcare Transition Conference. It gave me confidence to speak to my doctor about my epilepsy and feel more independent about controlling my health.
Good morning. My name is Ryan Eldridge with CBS 21 News. I first want to start by saying that I'm really disappointed that I couldn't be with you in person this year, but it is 2020 after all, and we're looking forward, as always, to this event, regardless of whether we're together or we're joining each other virtually. I've heard so much from Steve Knight about how this event helps and affects families across central Pennsylvania, and so I'm really thrilled to be a part of it and to be a co-chair. I'm impressed with how many of you actually were able to sign up this year, and we are thrilled that you're being a part of this virtual Harrisburg Senators Family Fun Run Walk event to raise awareness for epilepsy. As you know, it affects so many families across central Pennsylvania. I'd also like to acknowledge some of the teams for their continued support, and I'm going to read them off a list here. First, we have teams that have a combined total of 50 years of raising funds and awareness for people with epilepsy. We have WellSpan Neurosciences led by team captain Tammy Barcliff. We have Team Bilger led by team captain Sherry Bilger. We have Allie's Alligators led by team captain Laura Little. Tanya's Treasures led by team captain Tanya Warren. Weitzel, team captain led by Tom Weitzel. I'd also like to introduce you to some other teams that are also stepping it up this year. The Seizure Slayers, Team AJ, Team Charlie, Team Children of God, Team Ethan and Tracy, Team Lucy, Team Trina, the Dementors of Epilepsy, and UPMC. Thank you all participants and donors for your support of children, adults, and families whose lives have been affected by epilepsy and seizure disorders. Look forward to seeing you next year and celebrating us bringing awareness to those who are affected and their families that are affected and friends by epilepsy.
Hi, good morning. It's Hollywood from Wink 104, soaking up the sun here on City Island. Just wanting to give a shout out to all the donors and participants who have raised so much money and awareness for the Epilepsy Association. I have been a co-chair for this organization for many years, and for this particular event, that is. And I'm so deeply disappointed we can't all be here together. So I can see your smiling faces, your adorable kids, your sometimes kind of nutty and crazy t-shirts and signs, and the purple hair, which might be a fun beard option for next year. I'll have to think about that. But since we can't be here together, I just want to recognize everyone who has come together to raise awareness for the Epilepsy Association, and especially the awesome teams that are committed to rocking this virtual event, which leads us to the list, and feel free to cheer yourself on when you hear your name announced. Marcy, Natalie Strong, Allison's team, Ashley's team, Carson's crew, Emerson's Army, I Want to Graduate, been there, Mickley, Parents with Epilepsy, Purple Peeps, Smith Fam, and Sally Starr. Thank you so much for what you do and for your participation in rocking this virtual event. But finally, we also want to recognize and acknowledge those who have agreed to take the Epilepsy Marathon Challenge. Get this commitment. It's a 26-mile commitment. Nothing short of astounding. We cannot thank you enough. So until next year, when hopefully we can be together, lace up those sneakers and get ready to rock this virtual event for epilepsy awareness.
Hi, I'm Brady Whitaker. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of the Harrisburg Senators. And I'm honored to also serve as one of the co-chairs for the virtual Family Fun Run Walk for Epilepsy. The Senators and I enjoy being a part of a cause that helps so many people in the community living with epilepsy. This year, I'll miss running alongside you on the race course, and both Rascal and I hope to see you back on City Island next year. See you soon.
Thank you for donating to the Oscar Project Training and Certification Program, because it provides individuals with epilepsy the opportunity to pursue our passions and gives us memorable journeys into adulthood. I was selected to receive Lucy in the summer of 2015. I had been through multiple unsuccessful surgeries, but Lucy provided me with a positive attitude and was like a guardian overlooking my shoulder. Knowing that Lucy is always there looking out for me has allowed me to become much more independent. A quote that I think describes this well is that while dogs are not our whole life, they are what make our lives whole. The Oscar Project is what did that for me.
I went to Camp Firefly. I'm so happy I got to go to Camp Firefly twice. The first time I went, I got apple cider, and I got to do archery, which I liked a lot. The second time was at Halloween. We made costumes and had a party. Thank you for your support for Camp Firefly.
Hello everyone, my name is Trisha Fletcher and I'm honored to be speaking to you virtually today on behalf of Greenwich Biosciences and our entire team. As a sponsor of Senators Family Fun Run Walk, Greenwich Biosciences is proud to partner with the Epilepsy Association for Western and Central PA for events like this to help people stay connected in this virtual environment. We are united in what we're trying to accomplish here today, to raise epilepsy awareness and to have a positive effect on care, on research, and on the lives of those who are impacted by seizures. There are so many families who wake up every day to the reality of epilepsy. There are people listening to this right now who have been fighting against it their entire lives, and there are others who are not able to join us today. But as a community, we never give up the hope that one day we will overcome the challenges of living with this disease. This is what drives us. You may know us best as the company researching and delivering FDA-approved cannabinoid medicines to help address serious conditions, but you also know that our focus is on you. Patients and families are at the center of everything we do, and we strive to make a positive and meaningful difference in their lives, in yours. Today and every day, we are proud to be here with you, virtually and in real life, to raise awareness, take action, and continue the fight to end epilepsy. Have a great virtual family run walk, and thank you for allowing us to be part of this event.
We're not just in the business of healthcare. We're in the business of people care. And that's something different. It's more than care. It's caring about the whole person. It's more than medicine. It's being a source of support for those who need someone to turn to. It's not just finding them a doctor. It's giving them a way to get there. It's helping a guy who's out of work get access to something more nutritious than a candy bar. It's access to housing assistance, because that affects health too. It's being a friendly voice to talk to, because sometimes that's what people need. A coach, a counselor, a friend. A beacon of hope for a community that could use more of it. We're moving towards something new. A new kind of healthcare. We call it whole care.
Good afternoon to all the participants of the Epilepsy Walk of Harrisburg. This not only includes all patients impacted by epilepsy, but to all the families and caregivers who stand by you and support you every day and are themselves impacted by epilepsy. My name is Stephanie and I work for UCB, where we are inspired by patients and driven by science. Every day, one of our priorities is to improve the lives of patients living with epilepsy. When we were asked to support the Epilepsy Association of Harrisburg, we were honored. However, our support does not end with this walk. At UCB, we strive every day to work for the patient through science, education, and advocacy. We recognize you, the courageous fighter, and those that support you in sharing your cause. Know that we at UCB are there to support your journey. Remember that you are not alone. Keep your heads high and don't back down. Your friends, your family, and your loved ones in UCB are here for you. Have a great walk.
Hello, my name is Dr. Sasan Salimian and I'm an epileptologist at UPMC. Along with my colleagues, Drs. Uman and Murray, it's a privilege to speak to you today in support of the Epilepsy Association of Western and Central PA. As a proud sponsor of the association's annual walks, UPMC Pinnacle continues to applaud their efforts to help support those living with this disease by providing services across 49 counties, as well as through education to dispel the myths surrounding it. Although we cannot walk in unison this year, we still can come together and support this important cause virtually. Whether you personally suffer from epilepsy or know someone who does, help make a difference by donating today. There is no cure for epilepsy, but the disorder can be managed. UPMC Pinnacle is at the forefront of developing individualized treatment plans. Our private specialized epilepsy monitoring unit exists to help identify and treat patients with this condition. Whether you are looking for support or medical management of your epilepsy, look to UPMC Pinnacle and the Epilepsy Association of Western and Central PA as partners to help you or someone you love live their best life. Thank you for your time and contributions today and in the future. Stay healthy and be well.
I've seen everything from random acts of kindness to complete collaboration. And what I have honestly seen from all of you is that will for WellSpan to be a trusted partner for our communities.
Thank you for raising money to educate my son's teachers and classmates on seizure recognition. It has helped so much with them knowing what to look for with him and how to handle it if he's having a seizure during class or at school.
Thank you for raising money for me to be able to go to Camp Frog, to do all kinds of wonderful activities and meet all kinds of wonderful friends, and just give me a chance to kind of socialize and be who I am today.
We appreciate everything that the Epilepsy Association does for us. We've been active with the support group for 5 or 6 years, and we appreciate the education, the friendship, and the support.
Hi, I'm Peggy Beam Jelly, President and CEO of the Epilepsy Association of Western and Central Pennsylvania. I want to thank everyone who is supporting our first virtual Family Fun Run Walk for Epilepsy. You know, our Fun Run Walk events are one of our favorite times of the year, and it's a great time for us to catch up with family and friends. We're really disappointed we're not together today, but we hope we'll see you very soon. I want to thank the team captains and the walkers who have been working so hard to raise awareness and to raise funds to support our important programs and services. I also want everyone to know that 100% of the proceeds from today's event are going to be used to support programs and services here in Western and Central Pennsylvania. Programs like our emergency medication program to help folks who might not be able to pay for their medications, and our respite care program, and even our Project Schooler program that provides training and education for school nurses, teachers, and students in our public schools. I also want to thank all of the corporate sponsors and all of the media sponsors who help us with today's event and who have stuck with us and sponsored our event even after it went virtual. We really appreciate your steadfast support for people who have epilepsy. I really want everybody to know how very important your support is to us, especially now. And I really want you to know how very much the staff and the board and the folks that we serve every day appreciate all of your help. So thank you, no matter where you're walking, no matter who you're walking with. Please know that our gratitude is with you today. So until we get to see you again, please stay safe, please stay healthy, and if you need us, just call our offices or visit us on the web at www.eawcp.org. Thank you.